Let's switch over to Richard Marroquin. Words are hard. Richard Marroquin, who has come back to the Sony Pony fold. He says, I am a Sony Pony once again. I was finally able to buy a PS5 a few weeks back, and games that I refused to get on PS4, such as Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok, I am now able to play, and I am glad I waited because these games are amazing. There is no way I can believe these games run as smoothly on PS4. Well, they definitely don't. Even before I got my PS5, I had already been thinking for the past year and a half to 2 years that it had been time to stop developing big titles for previous generations. I still see that big titles are still being developed for the previous generation. Let these big developers concentrate on the current generations. What say y'all? And I wanted to tie this in with Alex Castellanos' write-in, who says, am I crazy for hoping that I will be able to have a decent experience playing Hogwarts Legacy on May 5th on my PS4 Slim? I know it seems unlikely, but I need some reassurance. What do you two think? Is there any hope? Man, I'm going to tell you, as someone who played Hogwarts Legacy on PS5, there were moments where I was just chugging along in Hogwarts, having a merry old time, like, Avada Kedavra. No, I wasn't doing that to people. I didn't learn that spell. But I was lifting things, grabbing books out of the air, like high five on my teammates or my classmates, and then going to a door and then stop. Little spinning wheel comes up, loading. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, this is happening enough. I don't know what it's going to be like on a PS4. Hopefully, again, I'm hoping they optimize this thing. They do fancy little crazy magical things in that to make it run smooth on the PS4. But man, I feel like that stuff's showing its age, man. These games are getting more and more demanding resource wise. And I honestly agree with Richard. It's time to let these developers just focus on the current. Again, we gotta stop calling PS5 and Xbox Series systems next gen. It's current gen.
We're 3 years into the gen.
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Richard and Alex, both of your write-ins drove me nuts today because I was thinking about that, not because of anything you did, but because I was thinking about this. I'm like, gosh, this is nuts. We're this far into the cycle and we're still calling them next gen. It's current gen. The only reason it's next gen because we can't let the past die already. Like, come on. Dude, oh my gosh. See, you were getting hyped up earlier and now I'm getting amped up. This is why I didn't like God of War Ragnarok as much. It was a PS4 game. It drove me nuts. All the freaking, sorry, I just smacked my mic. All the freaking things where you go into the door and you're going into the little fast travel thing. I'm like, dude, this is not how it's supposed to play on a PS5 at all. And it just drives me nuts. Okay, I'm going to calm down.
Yeah, let me speak to Alex's question first, specifically about Hogwarts Legacy. 2 observations. Well, I guess this isn't an observation. I have no idea, Alex. But the thing that I will say is that they delayed it. They delayed the PS4, the old gen versions, which is a step in the right direction. They didn't just poop it out and not care like some developers do. So there's at least some modicum of like they care about what this version is like, which is a good sign. So I think out of any game in this situation, you have reason to have high hopes for the last gen version of Hogwarts Legacy compared to some games.
Yeah.
Will it deliver? I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to look, just resolution is going to be highly impacted so it can hit the solid 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be, I think it will probably perform. I think it'll just look a lot different. How badly we'll see. I think I have a feeling it will be fine. Like, I don't think there will be any controversy about it. I think it will be, yep, that's a PS4 game and it runs fine and it'll be fine. That's kind of what I think. Now to Richard's question and point. Yes, I'm with you, Logan. I'm with you, Richard.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been on this train since 2020 and 2021. Like I've been like, yes, well, let's get rid of it. When they said God of War had a PS4 version, I about lost it. I was like, no, please, no. Horizon, all those games, no.
Horizon was another one.
On. Look what Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Returnal did. Like those are great games that use the hardware. And anyway, not going to go down too much of a rabbit trail. The reason it's doing this, though, the reason we're here now is that games take forever to make, and you got this has been planned for forever. So you got to produce the product. This is where the
Yeah.
install base is. You got to, like, you've been planning this for forever. You got to do it. You got to deliver. And just games don't take 2 or 3 years to make anymore. They take 4, 5, 6, 7 years to make,
Yeah.
especially Hogwarts Legacy. You know, the kind of the deal it was with, and in kind of
Mhm.
development hell there for a little while. So that's why it's happening. Can we get around that? Maybe. I think we're turning the corner, though, Richard. I think we are. I think the next
Yeah.
kind of wave of games that get announced, they're going to be like Series X exclusive and PS5 exclusive and those types of things.
Yeah. Alex, I will say this too as a final addendum to kind of be some sort of encouragement. At least you're playing it on a PS4 Slim and not the Nintendo Switch. I don't know how that game's going to run on the Switch
We'll
at
see.
all. It's going to be, it'll be interesting to see. I look forward to Digital Foundry's videos on
I was
both.
just about to say the same exact thing. Looking forward to John Letterman break it down.
Yep. It'll be good. It'll be good. But anyway, both y'all, thank you for writing in.